Good morning. Got the morning hair and everything going on for you. Got my cup of Joe. Hey, you guys had an amazing response last night to a video that I created, and I got a lot of questions. And some people were like, Tom, could you give us more details on what do you mean? Can you show us actually what you do? So I decided to give you a video on my morning ritual. Coffee, morning hair, computer, sitting out here on the porch overlooking the lake. I do have a bit of a goose fight going on behind me, so you might hear some geese going after each other. So nothing you can do when you're outside. But let me do this. What I want to do is I want to recap on what we did yesterday and show you how from A to Z how I did it. Okay, and this is something that you can do too. You may not get 90 responses or whatever, but you know it all starts somewhere. It all starts with that building that first person who wants to see. So let's pretend you're the first time you've ever done a post, or you're considering doing some type of home-based business or something like that. And what I did is I went into my YouTube channel, okay? And you create a Gmail account, and then you go to youtube.com. It says sign in. It says, do you want to use this Gmail account? And bang, you got most of you should know that. You got a YouTube account, okay? So you can come here to create web capture, click on that, hit record, and you can record a video, okay? Now I love what Justin Bregna says. He says, you know, doing stuff in the studio, in the house, the same place, a boring desk, you know, come outside, you know, where it's more fun, you know, where you can see everything and get everybody's attention, and they're like, gee, you know, there's kind of a hypnotic quality, or, you know, something behind it that interests people, or goose fight going on or something like that. But so what we want to do is we recorded our video and we made all this great content, and then we come back to Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or YouTube or Twitter or whatever social media where you have your largest following, LinkedIn, and you say, okay, I'm going to write a post. Okay, so this is where we just created content. Now we need to create some text content. Who wants a free video? Okay, blah, blah, blah. And then what happens is all of a sudden people start responding to it. So I want to go online here. Let me pull up my internet. And so what happens is, let me put this on real quick. You get all these conversations going on. Okay, lots of conversations. Now this is one of the better posts. I mean, anytime you get close to 100 or 200, you know, comments, posts, likes, things like that, you know, that's a lot of inquiries. Now I want to tell you, 4 people joined Crowd Networker off this post, so it was a $1,000 post for me, and they're probably going to start bringing people as well. So this could turn it, and I've got over 10 more people talking to me that are interested in what I'm doing. And so the whole part about this education is we're going to teach you the content creates conversations, conversations creates conversions model. We're also going to teach you the 2% rule, and we're also going to talk about automation, duplication, and creation. We're not going to do it all in this video. And then my 4th training is sell the franchise, not the hamburger. Probably one of the most important trainings I've ever done in my life when it comes to building a business. So in looking at this, okay, conversations, I'm online. Now you say, okay, Tom, now obviously I responded to everybody. I sent everybody a message and everybody was happy, got some great comments back on the video. People said I did pitch them. I'm always pitching, dude. I want you part of Crowd Networker, but if you don't want to be, that's fine. Crowd Networker, by the way, is here's a pitch, by a quick 30-second pitch, is a generic lead generation system that you can use the leads for Nerium, Solove, Ellison, I mean, whatever you're in, I don't really care. You know, the bottom line is, as long as you're here getting education and you're learning the business and you're sharing what you learn with other people, we've got this awesome, you know, crowd community that I'll show you real quick. And let me go here. And it's this is our private social intranet, okay? And we have our own private Facebook community for internet marketers. So if you want to be a part of this, that's part of our Crowd Networker membership. And we've got all these groups. Look at these educational groups. You'll like this. It's just like Facebook, but it's a private Facebook. We've got a room for everyone where we share all kinds of stuff. Copywriting skills, WordPress training, Pinterest training, Twitter training, Postcron, share a blog, media wiki, payment solutions for entrepreneurs, solo ads. We've got great mentors that are in each one of these rooms that are providing guidance to our members. And really for $499 a year, which is what our price is right now, to gain access to everything we're providing, it's a deal. Okay, commercial over. All right, so let's look at my day real quick. And now people say, Tom, you use an auto posting system. Why don't you use Hootsuite or Socializer or something like that? It's pretty simple. They're too damn complicated. And if I'm going to replicate my business, I got to use something simple. And if my team sees me using Socializer or Hootsuite or whatever, Extreme Biz, and I'm telling them to use Postcron, they're going to think, Tom's trying to get one over on us. Well, that's not. I use Postcron. I love it. I use it about 4 days a week. You know, I have thousands of posts programmed in here for the year, so I really don't have to put much more in, and they go out. But that post I did yesterday, you can believe I'm going to put that one in, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So let's do this. Let's go back to the post, because it was a hot post. Let's admit it. Okay, I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna copy it, and I notice I didn't put any fancy image on it or anything like that. And I'm gonna come in here and say I want this post to go out at least once every 10 days. So I'm gonna drop that post in there. I'm gonna hit schedule, and the next time I want it to come out will be I may want to run it again. Let's see. The best days to run is usually Tuesday or Thursday, Wednesday. I want it to run the 21st, okay? So I go ahead and select my date, the 21st, and I'm gonna say it hit real well. I think it was late at night I posted it. It was like after 9, and so I got it scheduled on the 21st. I hit done. All right, now watch this. Let's scroll down to the post. Let's go find it. It may take us a minute to find it. It was at the 21st, we said, so let's go up 2 days real quick. I got a lot of posts programmed in here that are already in advance that I don't have to do anything. So a lot of times when you see me marketing online, I may not actually be marketing online. It may be my system. We got to go one more day. And let's look for the 21st. So it'll be on here somewhere. All right, there it is right there. Okay, now watch this. I got 80 leads off that. There's no telling how many I get the next time I post it. Could be the same amount, could be less. But I'm going to multiply this post 21 times, and I want it to go out every 10 days. Okay, so I don't want to overkill it, but 3 times a month, people are going to see this post. Now, out of my 3,500 friends, how many of my friends do you think are always going to be online those 3 times? Not many. Okay, so that makes it very easy. Now I just produced 21 posts. They're going to go out every 10 days. That's 210 days worth of marketing I just clicked with one button. Okay, so that's how I use Postcron. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my future posts for the day. Let's go back to today. Let me scroll to the bottom here. Go all the way back. Now Postcron's $8 a month, by the way. That's another reason I use it. It's not $29 or $49 a month. There's no commission on it, so your team doesn't get upset about you promoting it, think you're trying to make a buck off them. But I've selected all the groups that I want to post on. You can post in groups as well, but it gets a little bit more expensive. 50 groups is like $25 a month. And so I really just do my fan pages. I've got over 5,000 followers between all my fan pages. I'm adding 10 to 20 friends a day. Probably losing a certain amount every day because of the amount I post. But I post, you know, one post per hour, 18, here they come, 18 times a day. Okay, and you say 18 posts a day, that's ridiculous. It's only ridiculous if you don't like my posts and if you're online all day and you see them. If you don't know how to turn off your notifications, you know, maybe you shouldn't be using Facebook. So you can turn off people's notifications if it's bothering you, all right? And so when you look at Postcron, it's real easy. Let's go to my day today. So I've got at 9:23, there's a post going out in about 10 minutes or so. And then, oh goodness, they are not happy. We just added some baby geese here, so the parents are chasing all the other geese off. All right. So I've got this one going out 11:15, so I could have one go off around 10:15-ish would be a good time. So let's schedule a post at 10:15-ish. Now, there's a thing called a swipe file, and a swipe file is a Word document that has all of your posts already pre-written on it. Okay, Eric Green had a post come out today that's this, and so we'll create some conversations with that. Let's go back to my thing. I'm gonna go ahead here. I'm gonna make a post, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and schedule it at what I say 10 random time 29, and I'm gonna hit done. Okay, Eric's gonna laugh because that was posted on his page today, so I swiped it from Eric. Isn't that nice of me? Actually, I posted on the wrong day, so he won't see it. Let's go back and do that again. So I'm gonna post it again, and I'm gonna schedule it, and I'm gonna click today. I had it on the 21st, so it'll go off on the 21st as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit done. Now, if I wanted that to go out all the time, I could hit multiply this post, and let's just say I want it to go out 21 more times, but I want it to go out, you know, every 45 days. So every 40 days, you'll see that post. So that means over almost a couple years, you'll see that post coming out. I don't have to program anymore. Isn't that cool? Bam. And that's a good post. It always creates good conversations. You get to see what drives people and things like that. It's a good way to follow up with them. So that's one post that I did at 10:29. And so I need a 12 o'clock post. So I got 10, 11, 15. So unless I want to edit it, all I got to do is click on it. This post, by the way, gets tons of responses. My little Pooh Bear one. And so, oh, hi there. How are you? This is, I know. This is a little bear. Say hi, bear. Ooh. Hi, Murph. Come on, dogs. We got 6 dogs. Hi, buddy. Okay. Bye. Shoo, shoo. All right. So I told you this was going to be an unedited video of everything I do, and I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing today. So the dogs do come up every day. Let's do a image. So I'm going to go ahead and hit share photo, and I'm going to select an image from my computer. And I have what's called a swipe file of images. So if I go to my downloads, I have tons and tons of pictures. And let me find my swipe file, see if it's in this on this actual computer. I've got one that I use a lot for my posting, but after years of research, rednecks have discovered the quickest way to abs. I love it. Okay, that'll make people giggle, get people's attention. Maybe they'll look at other stuff that's on my page. Okay, so I just posted that, and that one's going to go out at lunchtime. Okay, which when people do look at their computer. And let's see what we got here. Marketing, by the way, is repetition. It is getting in front of people. And you know, I have people say, "Well, my friends, I can't post anything on my Facebook. Well, my friends will be upset." Come on, man. If you allow your friends to dictate your lifestyle and what you do, you need to check yourself. Okay. I love my friends, but if they don't like my posts, then I guess they don't like me. You know, if they don't know how to turn off their notifications and still be my friend, and they want to control me that way, you can forget about it. Okay, I don't need you. So keep that in mind. You need to make sure that you're doing business based on your contracts, not on contracts people have written on you. Meaning, it's like, ooh, my mom will get upset if I put too many business posts. Okay, well, you need to tell mom, cancel that contract, and say, Mom, learn how to turn off the notifications, and when you want to come see my life, you come to my wall. Okay, do it on your terms, not other people's terms. So I want to be very clear about that. I always say that friends are great. Friends that help pay your mortgage are even better. Okay, and you can quote me on that one. So I you know, just very blunt. I use Facebook for marketing, for entertainment, for business, and for personal. And everybody who's on my page knows that. And if you don't like it, you can unfriend yourself right away. I got lots of friends. As Eric Green says, there's 7 billion people in the world. You know, you don't have to be interested in my opportunity. So here's 12:36 p.m. That's going out. And then from there, I got to look at maybe a 1 o'clock post. So I need to balance this between business posts. There's a business post. There's non-business post, business post, non-business post. Got one at 5:30. So I may do something, you know, this afternoon, you know, for a business post. So I'm going to grab another one. And I might do 5 or 6 business posts, and the rest of the 18, 6 business posts. So 1/3, 2/3 balance. And you have to remember, only 16% of your people are online any one time. You know, so it's like, come on, you know, if chances of people seeing your posts repetitively are slim and none, and slim left town. Okay, so let's take this one right here. Most people fail in network marketing because they suck at recruiting and selling. Crowd networking is the answer. Here's why. So I'm going to come up here back to my internet. And this one's going to go, we figured, what, about 1 o'clock? By the way, this takes me about 30 minutes. If I'm teaching, it takes me about an hour. I'll try not to go that long because I've already got some posts in there. So I post that, and I'll only go to 6 or 8 or 9 o'clock so you can see how I do it. So that is one I may just do without an image. And if I wanted a, like the succometer picture, and I do have that. Let's see if I can grab that real quick. I'm Nikki. Oh no, this one's even better. He's right, you know. Let's try that one in case the Nicki Minaj one's got issues. Okay, so most people suck at recruiting. He's right, you know. So I'm gonna hit schedule, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit 120 random, just randomize the time, and hit done. Again, if I want to multiply these posts, so here's one going out at 127, so I can do another one at, say, 245. So let's come up here to select an image from my computer, and just might do something funny. Beast mode on, Billy Funk. Let's see what we got here. I could do a Soloway post. Let's see what we got here. Bear with me. This one's kind of funny. That's one good. We'll just do that one right there. Okay. Open that up. That, I'm going to move that out to 2. So about 40-ish. 40-ish, somewhere in that area. Done. Alright, so I come down here to, I can do one at, say, 3:30 now. 3:45-ish, 3:15-ish, somewhere in that area. So I'll go ahead, and like I said, I only do this about 4 days a week. I don't wear my followers out too much. So Monday through Thursday, sometimes on the weekends I'll do it, change it up a little bit. But let's just randomly, let's scan the other way. Let's do, are you the hunted? Are you the hunter? Are you the hunted? How about that? Are you the hunter? By the way, I have tons of swipe files and stuff, so if you request them from me, I'll get you set up. Are you the hunter or the hunted? I love this picture. So let's go ahead and schedule it at 3:29-ish, 14-ish. How about that? Bam. Okay, so that's another post set up for the day. And now we look down here. Our next post could be at 4:34-ish, somewhere in that area. So I think I'm going to do a business post. So I go to my swipe file, and let's see what we got here. If we got anything interesting. Some people get run over by the crowd. Some people aren't. Well, I got a great possum picture for this. See if I can find it real quick. I may pause the video because it's worth finding. I'll go ahead and post this in real quick. And I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to pause the video and go find that possum video. I'll be right back with you. Okay, funny enough, I couldn't find the image, so I want to show you how I found it. I basically went to possum run over yellow line or whatever, and it's kind of a funny but not funny picture. So, but I always get a funny response from it, so I'm going to go ahead and put it, and putting that on download. So I'm going to hit save. I'm going to go back to Postcron, and I'm going to hit select image from computer, go to downloads, and down here to possum and hit open. And so the quote is, you know, some people get run over by the crowd, some harness the power of the crowd. So this picture actually is appropriate. You kind of think about it. And of course I'm having this thing to reset to try it one more time. Let me grab my post real quick. Reset this. Kind of far away from my internet connection, so I think that's getting a little bit of feedback with that today. So I'm going to come down here and put my post in, share a photo, select an image from the computer, and go to the bottom where my possum picture is, and hit open. Okay, so this is basically what happened is, I don't know what happened. I just started to reload a couple times, so I'm going to go ahead and hit schedule, and I'm going to move it up to, I think we said 4:30-ish in this area. And hit done. And there we go. Okay, so we'll look at the posts. They're all in here. There's 4:30, 5:30, 6:05, 7:12, 7:52, and that's it for tonight. And the only other thing I'd want to add is a reminder of the post at 9:15 before my webinar, because I do a webinar every single night, and that is the time when I do business. So I'm going to scroll up here and find a, you know, begins in 15 minutes type post. Grab that right there. And I have a 15-minute image that I found that I really like. And so I'm going to go ahead, I'm not going to do it with you, but after 10 o'clock I'm going to program in about another 6 more posts. And it says hangout starting in 15 minutes. So let's say I want to select an image from the computer and see if I can find the 15-minute image real quick that I found the other day. Pretty simple, I think it's right through here. And or I could use that join now button, would look kind of cool. It may need to use the join now one, so that's downloads. Maybe I put it in, oops, not the Mother's Day one. Oh, I'll do this one. This one's funny. Georgia on the computer, that always gets good attention. So I'm going to schedule that, and I'm going to drop that one at 9:15 as a reminder. So people may be hanging out on their computer and they say, oh, what the heck, I'll go watch this presentation. So every night, if I wanted that to go off, I could come down here. I could program a different one every night. Like tomorrow I could do one tonight I could do one every 7 days. So if I want Georgia to go out, and you got to write this down on a calendar so you've got it all figured out. But let's say I want this to go out 21 weeks in a row on Tuesday night. So I hit OK, and then I hit every 7 days. And I know that every night at Tuesday night, the Georgia, my dog, is the one that goes out. Maybe Wednesday it's a different image. Maybe Thursday it's a different image. But I can have a different post go out every single night for the actual Crowd Networker webinar. And so I just wanted to kind of give you an insight on how I do it every day. And like I said, posting is posting. I mean, you want to entertain your people. You want to do business. I want people that are interested in living their dreams and working with me on Crowd Network or whatever deals we're working on. But it's just one of those things where if you just take the discipline to sit down every day, 4 days a week, and set this up, because you got to remember, once it's set up, once you have your posts in here, I mean, look at tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I've already got several posts in here. Some of these I'll probably clean out and reset them. But every day I review what I have going out. Okay. So it's important that you do that. Like if I like this one today, I may want to rerun this one. So I hit republish this post. Okay, and I schedule it. I want it to run today, let's say at 22:30. Okay, bam. Okay, so I just picked up another post. So once you have a ton of posts in here, you really don't have to write anymore. You just go down the list and select one, and maybe you want them to run today. You know, go out 5 days and see what you've got. You know, I know ones that really get a lot of response, and I like rerunning them. I like finding interesting video. TED Talk videos are really good. If you go to TED Talk, TED.org, I think it is, and people love watching TED videos, motivational stuff, quotes, you know, things like that. But my day, so we look at my day, and you know, it's pretty. Let's go back to my day and just review it one more time before we shut everything down, because I want you to see that all you have to do is set up this $8 a month technology. This $8 a month technology, it will make me a few $1,000s a week just by my auto posting. So you know, you're slaving away at a job 40 hours a week, and if you put 30 minutes a day into this and spent the other 30 minutes inviting people to our webinar every night, you'd probably be making more part-time with us, with Crowd Networker or whatever you're doing, than you are at your full-time job. But until you understand how to automate your business and create duplication, now my goal is to get 50 people direct to me that is doing the same thing. So if you want to be one of those 50 and work directly with me, you have to do this. Otherwise, I won't work with you. Okay? Because I don't like people reinvent the wheel or do business based on what other people think about them. Okay? So if you're that type of person, better not sign up. But this is something you can use for any business. You can write your swipe files, follow the leaders in your industry that have the great quotes and the great posts, copy their stuff. I mean, if you're under them, they don't care. If you're working with them, we borrow stuff from people all the time, and they borrow it from us, and people share stuff, images, and I've never had anybody saying, even all the celebrity pictures I use, I've never had any of them ever send me a notice. But I'm always respectful of my posts as well. Sometimes they look at it as they're getting branding. But I don't endorse it, say, well, Beyonce said this, that my product's the best. Then you probably get in trouble. But using that piggyback marketing with like that, you know, image of Nicki Minaj or whatever, I mean, it really is, it attracts attention. People like her and they see the image. Remember, 70% of the reason people click on a post is because of the image. So I hope this makes more sense to you. I hope that you can see how this little $8 a month technology, this is the highest ROI technology that I use. For $96 a year, it probably pays me $100,000, this technology. Okay, so you cannot not use this technology if you want to make money in the business. And a lot of gurus will say, oh, auto posting's bad and it's insincere. You know, come on, man. I'm doing better than most of them are, okay? So all I can say is do what the successful people do, and everybody's got an opinion. I read all the blogs. I love Justin Brain. I love Lawrence Tam. I follow all the top Empower guys. They're all very good at what they do, and it's important that you take what you want to do. You shape the business around who you want to be, okay? And so this is Tom signing off. You just saw my morning ritual, but this is my morning coffee with you, and maybe I'll make some more of these videos, but I hope that makes sense. Now, if you need a swipe file, contact me. If you need swipe images, contact me. If you need an opportunity, contact whoever gave you this video, not necessarily me. Somebody else gave it to you, contact them. But it's important that, you know, we work together as a team. We build a crowd. You know, we all strive towards getting the same thing, and that is freedom, and do this in alignment, in attunement, you know, rather than being competitive with each other. And I like that. I like that a lot better. I like power versus force. Okay, if you've ever read David Hawkins' book, it's awesome. Power versus force. You might want to read that one. So if you have contracts with people in the past and you don't know what I mean and things are holding you back, I would recommend The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. You need to read that book because it'll really shed light on maybe what's holding you back and how to prevent that from holding you back. But do what I showed you today. Get this Postcron. Go write you 20 or 30 posts. Okay, if you can't write them, hire somebody to write them. If you don't want to pay anybody to write them, go copy them from other people. Try this one day of automation. Put out 12 posts one day and you'll never look back. And don't look at your Facebook all day long, okay? Because I come back and I'll have 300 notifications on my computer, you know, 15, 20 friend requests. And by the way, also use hashtagging, hashtag home business, hashtag make money, hashtag, you know, Nerium, hashtag whatever. You know, hashtag at least 3 hashtags. I usually do 1, but you can do up to 3. They give you preference on 3. They pay attention to 3, at least Facebook does. outside of that, you know, the people who hashtag 20 different things, just, you know, it's ridiculous, waste of time. So that's it, folks. Appreciate you spending your breakfast with me. I'm spending my coffee with you. Cheers. And I hope this brings value into your life, and would love to work with you. If you're looking to do something, get back with the person who shared this video with you, and let's build the crowd. Have a great day.